Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today I'm going to be doing the end of the year book tag. I was tagged to do this video by Joss from Squibbles Reads, so thank you so much to Joss for tagging me. I will of course leave her original video linked in the description box, as well as Ariel Bassett's original video, because she's the creator of this tag, all in the description box. So if you want to check out their videos, I definitely recommend that you do, because they're both amazing. But essentially this tag is just 6 questions about coming to the end of the year in terms of your reading, and I'm really excited to be doing it today because I love doing tags and I never do them often enough. So without any further ado, let's just get into the questions. Question number 1 is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? The real question is, are there any books that I have started this year that I have finished? I think I'm currently in the middle of at least like 10 books because I've started like 10 of them and I haven't finished them. Namely, I would say one that people will probably kill me for not finishing would be The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, because in my top 2017 books to read in 2017 video, I said that that was one of the books that I wanted to read this year because it was in my video from the previous year and I still hadn't read it. And I'm pretty sure I said in that video that if I don't read it, someone can like come after me. And I started reading it and I think I'm like 100 pages into it, but that book is really long and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it before the year ends. So yeah, you guys can shame me now. Another book that I really want to finish before the end of the year as well is Every Heart a Doorway, and also When the Moon Was Ours. I have started both of those. I've really liked what I've read so far, but I just haven't had the time to finish them yet, and I hopefully will, because there are still a couple more weeks of this month left. So we'll see if I get everything done. Question 2 is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? I feel like the book that I have for this, the one that I've started reading, is Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore. This one is a magical realism novel and it's just really fantastical and beautifully, beautifully written. And so far I'm really loving it as well. I know I said I'm in the middle of like 3 other books right now, but I've been really wanting to read this one for a while. It's very fall, not so much winter, but the artwork on the cover also kind of works for this question, I think, too. Also, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do this tag when fall starts, and I'm doing it at like late December. So yeah, I feel like it doesn't fit that well, but it works for me and it has the vibe that I want. Question 3 is there any new release that you're still waiting for? For me, currently, no. Also, it's just like the end of the year, so there's basically nothing else coming out until January, but there are so many books that I'm highly, highly anticipating in 2018. I feel like 2018 is going to be a really great year for book releases. There were some great books that came out in 2017, but I felt like it was kind of more sporadic and there weren't too many that I was just dying to get my hands on. But in 2018, I have so many books that I want, so many books that I just am so excited to get my hands on, and I cannot wait. And there will also be a video about that coming very soon. So if you want to know what more of those books are in detail, keep your eyes out for that one. Question 4 is, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? So not including the 4 books that I'm already in the middle of, there are 3 other books that I definitely still want to finish before the end of the year. I don't know if it's going to happen. It's probably not going to happen, but you know, a girl can dream. One of them definitely has to be A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir, the second book in the Ember in the Ashes series. I read the first book, fell completely in love, and I definitely need to read this one. I bought this one like as I was halfway through the other book because I knew that I was going to need it immediately, and then I didn't read it immediately because midterms, but still, the year is not over yet, and I can still finish this one hopefully in the next few weeks. Along the same lines, another book I really want to read, which is the second book in a series that I started this year, is Layer of Dreams by Libba Bray, the second book in the Diviners series. I, again, loved the Diviners so much, and I really want to read this one now too before I forget everything that happened in there and get to the third book because that one is already out. And honestly, I don't know, and I don't think I will get all the way through it because this is so long and Torch Against the Night is long. So I don't know, but you know, hopefully I will at least start both of them. I know the question asks for 3 books, but I'm just gonna go with those 2 because, like I said, I have 4 more that I'm already reading and I don't want to get too ambitious. Question 5 is there a book that could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I feel like all the books that I'm currently reading and the ones that I plan to read before the end of the year are all books that I definitely am going to love. Like, no doubt in my mind, I think I'm gonna love all of them, but I don't think any of them will beat out my favorite book of the year just because I love the books that I've read this year so much. Like, there have been so many good ones, and I'm gonna have such a hard time making my list of top 17 books of 2017. So we'll see how it goes, but I really don't think any of them are gonna beat out Turtles All the Way Down, which is my favorite book that I've read this year. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna love all of them, but I don't think any of them will top that for me. And finally, question number 6 is, have you started making any reading plans plans for 2018. And yes, I have an entire list of resolutions that I have for my reading for the next year, and I just actually filmed an entire video on this as well, which will be up on my channel, so I'm not going to go too in depth into all of my reading resolutions for the year. But I will say that one of my overarching reading goals for the year is to take the stress and pressure of reading off of myself a bit. I feel like in 2017 I was just so into trying to read as many books as I possibly could that I kind of burned myself out, and then I got into the worst reading slump ever. I haven't been able to complete a book in a very long time, and it's just been stressful, and it doesn't need to be, and it's just stress I'm adding onto myself, and it doesn't need to be that way. So I definitely want to try and take that off by doing a few things and kind of just shifting the way I read around and not making it competitive for myself by trying to accomplish a specific goal of reading a certain amount of books. So yeah, I just want to take the pressure off and just relax and make reading a lovable hobby again. Alright, so that is it for all of the questions in the end of the year book tag. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below what your answers to any of these questions would be. What are some of your reading goals for the next year? Are there any books that you definitely need to finish before the end of the year? How many books are you still in the middle of? Because I know that it's way too many for me. Once again, a huge thank you to Joss for tagging me in this video and to Ariel for creating this wonderful tag. If you'd like to follow me on any of my social media, all of my links are in the description box as always. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!